Hello beautiful humans, it's Loxton here, and it's Wisdom of the Oracle Wednesday, or Deep Wisdom Wednesday, where I am going to create a container with an intention to bring a message, or to pull a card from this Oracle deck that we can use as a filter for a situation that we might be going through, something that you're dealing with currently. And the card, the way that I like to use the cards, it really is about just helping you to have another window to look through, to consider this information through, to give you a fresh perspective. So with that, I will dive straight in and set the container and call in for all divine support. Any guides, angels, any divine support. I do not know how this world works, so I do pray for support because to me it's important that I have that in my life. So however you look for support in your life, you do it your way. But I would like to ask that this container with this message and this intention to be protected for the life of this container, and within this container is only benevolent intention, helpful, useful intentions and messages for the best outcomes for those who are listening, for those who tune in, however long this container stays alive in the world, that whoever stumbles across this message, that there is something in this for you that will be of benefit to you. And so I ask you to have an expanded mind in that. These messages, I like to bring them as a general essence of a way to look through a specific window. It's an essence rather than a really specific black and white meaning. So if you are, currently struggling with something, illness in a family, or a struggle in a business, or confusion about a direction to take, then I invite you to bring in that situation and sit in the essence of this message to see if it activates any, awakens any new wisdoms that are inside yourself that will help you to move forward in the best way possible for you and for all. So because we are a collective, this will be an essence of a message. We are individuals in a collective, and so everything that we are and do and transmit into this world affects the world. And so I like us to be mindful that everything we are and everything we project, our words, our vibrational energy, our moods, our ideas, everything, we're projecting it out into the world, and so we are affecting the world. And I like us to be mindful of how we're affecting the world, because of everybody's affecting the world. We are a mass civilization all affecting the energy that we're all kind of being affected by. So we're all responsible individually for what we bring and how we're adding to that energy. So today my intention is to bring fresh perspective, to be of help, to be of support to people, because I care about you experiencing yourself as your best self and experiencing your life as your best life. So what is the message today? And I am asking for divine support to guide and to bring us the best message for the people that will be viewing this video, this message container. What would be the best message for today, or for anybody that comes across this particular container? I'm going to shuffle. If one jumps, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll keep going until I just feel into a sense that that's enough. What would be the best message for this container today? I'm going to take that one. So it's upside down, and the message is number 15, message in a bottle. Message in a bottle, yeah. The cards are Wisdom of the Oracle, and these are by Colette Baron-Reid. She's the real deal. She's an amazing human being, so I highly recommend her work, and I really like using this deck for this type of work. So always reach out to me, you know, if you have any questions, or for any reason, if this message really touches you, or if you need more information about it, or if you have an insight. I always like to hear from you, because, you know, on this side of the camera I'm all by myself, and I really like to know how this might be supporting you. So number 15, new moon this week on Thursday, a couple of days, tomorrow actually. So that is about I think new goals, you know, just re-establishing and reconnecting in with your desires and your intention and your goals, and energetically re-establishing a connection with that and checking your vibration about all of those things. So number 15, a message in a bottle. The essential meaning is, there's that lovely picture again. The message in a bottle. Essential meaning is communication. A sign, a cledon, which is the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by a speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. I feel like that's my intention for this. I always want to be pointing you to your highest good. Maybe I'm a cledon. And I think I tapped into like a reading this morning. I'm in an awesome group called HDX. It's a human design group, and there's an astrologer in there that comes in and talks about where all the planets are lining up and what sort of energies that would bring us as a collective. And there was something about the voices, a lot of voice, throat energy happening at the moment, and so we were encouraged to hum. You might you might be particularly chatty, or a lot is lighting up in your communication chakra. So that is sort of in alignment also with our card today, which I always say I'm not a clairvoyant, but I do like to just be across everything and to consider everything and to be open to everything and to see how everything works in with each other. Open to a lot, open to nearly everything, you know, with very benevolent curiosity. So the oracle's message is, Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them. Give me a sign. Give me a sign about this. I don't know what to do. I need more information. I'm stuck. I can't do this by myself. Please, universe, show me the next step. You know, that's one of my prayers. I can't do it. You take it, you know. Spirit sends signs when you ask for them. When you believe, you will receive them. And when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. I really like that. I really like the time and the energy it takes to consider that, because our brain does respond to symbols. It's very symbolic. And so when you allow yourself to sort of be open and curious to consider that sort of language, symbols, oracles, and omens, it just gives you a whole nother layer to work with. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your question or your query. Today, your message or the situation that you're coming into this container with is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. I like having that as an expectation of favorable responses, because it creates a bias in your whole energetic vibrational setup to be expecting favorable things compared to expecting disaster or expecting impending doom. It sets up a different bias in your whole rhythm of your biology, you know. Expect favorable responses. the relationship messages, you can expect someone to favor you with positive news. That would be so good at the moment. This could be in the form of a letter, a phone call, or an email. Ooh, I'm going to be looking out for that. I love surprises and positive surprises. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Might even be this message. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. And you know, sometimes only good of it will come in the end. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be easy and fun all the way through. It is sometimes it's a metamorphosis process, like, you know, the caterpillar to the butterfly. The caterpillar has to lose itself and become almost a mush, and, you know, so it can turn into a butterfly. So that, you know, what might seem like I'm losing my job, or something is forcing my hand and to move in a certain direction, that might be hard and scary. You might be someone who doesn't do change easily, or you stay in the same situation maybe for too long because you don't have that motor that gives you the pressure and drive to make new decisions off in new directions. So just keep that in mind as well. That whilst it might seem scary, or, you know, in the first instance, the message is that the outcome is going to be favorable, you know, in the fullness of time. Prosperity message is you are on target. Yay! With your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you are on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and your greatest desires. Spirit is listening to you. I am listening to my neighbor start up his motorbike. Let's just put up with that noise. He's a really cool dude. So the protection message, though, which the card was in because it was upside down, I think we take the essence of the whole message, and also let's lean into and be open to the protection message. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Okay. I want it to be this way, you know. I've asked for something to happen and I want it to land this way. You know what I mean? Like, be open to all the possible ways that the outcome could come to be. Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are a warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding behind the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. So I like that, I guess element or aspect of this message as well, is that we're being open to signs. We're being, like at the beginning of the message, it said, let me go back there. Become fluent in the language of symbols and oracles and omens, you know, keeping an eye out for songs and birds and different things that would say, yes, I'm on the right track, you know. But also keep an eye out for the red flags, you know, something that's like something that would resonate to you as going, oh, that's a bad omen, and so I will keep that in mind. You know, that person said that thing, and when I'm with that person thinking about that subject, a red flag came up. Listen to that, you know, that might not be the right person, or that might not be the right opportunity. So take this, don't be too off in the air, be too airy about it, only, you know, expecting magic and butterflies, which is beautiful. There's a part of that that's being said here, but also, hey, in amongst all of these messages that we are capable of receiving if we allow ourselves, there's also the messages to say, hey, warning, don't go through that door. There's a better one for you somewhere. So I rather hope that in that collection of information that you find a way to bring your situation and to consider it through the essence of that message. Here's the card for you again, and it was like that. Okay, I will put a link in this post, so if you would like to have a one-on-one session and we're using the oracles, great, we can do that. I do one-on-one sessions in all sorts of ways, in the spirit of helping you to understand who you are, what is the essence of yourself, what do I need to heal and break away from that might be blocking me or holding me back, because I want to live my best life. I want to get that promotion. I want to be a really cool leader. I want to, be the president of this, I want good things for myself. I want to have children. I want to be a good mum or a good dad. There are things that you aspire to, and sometimes we don't understand our own biology and our own character and all of our bits and pieces enough to understand how to be our best version of ourselves. So that's my jam. That is what I like to help you with, and I will use all of my training in developmental psychology and mindset coaching and counseling, emotional clearing. And I also like to use the oracles as well, because I really like to bring a lot of things into the space so we get a really broad spectrum of information, to help us be our best self. So I will sign out for now. I am Loxton, and I wish you very big encouragement and big love for your best self and for your best life. Bye for now.